Passion Travel is a channel specializing in all things travel street food, and subscribe if you like the content. Kibbeling. Deep fried, bite-sized pieces of battered fish, usually served with a tasty dipping sauce. Deep fried kibbeling is a mouthwatering, homemade treat that brings the flavors of the Netherlands to your kitchen. This recipe will guide you through creating crispy, golden brown, bite-sized pieces of battered fish that are not only incredibly delicious but also easy to prepare. Ingredients. Fresh white fish fillets, such as cod or haddock. All-purpose flour. Baking powder. Salt and pepper. Paprika or cayenne pepper, for a hint of spice, if desired. Water or sparkling water, for a light and airy batter. Vegetable oil, for frying. Dipping sauces of your choice, garlic mayonnaise, tartar sauce, or lemon wedges. Instructions. Prepare the fish. Cut the fish fillets into small, bite-sized pieces. Pat them dry with a paper towel to remove excess moisture. Make the batter. In a mixing bowl, combine all-purpose flour, a pinch of baking powder, salt, pepper, and a dash of paprika or cayenne pepper if you want a bit of heat. Gradually whisk in water or sparkling water to create a smooth and slightly thick batter. Heat the oil. Pour vegetable oil into a deep pot or a fryer and heat it to around 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, 175 to 190 degrees Celsius. The oil should be hot enough to sizzle when you drop a small amount of batter into it. Coat the fish. Dip each piece of fish into the batter, ensuring they are well coated. Let any excess batter drip off before gently placing them into the hot oil. Fry the fish in batches to avoid overcrowding the pot. Fry to perfection. Deep fry the fish pieces for about 3 to 4 minutes, or until they turn a beautiful, golden brown color. Use a slotted spoon to remove them from the oil and place them on a plate lined with paper towels to drain any excess oil. Serve and enjoy. Serve your homemade kibbeling while it's still hot. It's best enjoyed with your choice of dipping sauces, like garlic mayonnaise or tartar sauce, and perhaps a squeeze of lemon juice for a zesty kick. Savor the crunch. With its crispy, flavorful batter and tender fish inside, your homemade kibbeling is sure to be a hit with family and friends. Enjoy this delightful Dutch snack as a tasty appetizer or a casual meal. Making deep-fried kibbeling at home is a rewarding culinary adventure that allows you to savor the irresistible taste of this Dutch favorite anytime you like. Sate. Skewers of grilled meat, often served with peanut sauce. Sate, also known as satay, is a popular dish in Southeast Asian cuisine, particularly in countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, Thailand, and Singapore. It consists of skewered and grilled or barbecued meat, typically served with a flavorful peanut sauce. Sate is a delicious and aromatic dish that's enjoyed as street food, at restaurants, and during social gatherings. Here's a brief description of sate. Sate. Skewered and grilled perfection. Sate is a culinary delight that starts with marinated pieces of meat, often chicken, beef, or lamb. The meat is cut into small, bite-sized pieces and then threaded onto bamboo or metal skewers. The key to sate's rich and tantalizing flavor is the marinade, which usually includes a mixture of ingredients like soy sauce, ginger, garlic, lemongrass, and various spices, depending on regional variations. The skewers are then grilled over an open flame, barbecue, or on a griddle, giving the meat a delightful smoky flavor and a slightly charred, caramelized exterior. While cooking, the skewers are frequently basted with the remaining marinade or a specially prepared sauce to keep the meat tender and flavorful. Sate is typically served with a generous drizzle of peanut sauce, made from ground roasted peanuts, coconut milk, spices, and sometimes a dash of soy sauce. This sauce adds a creamy, nutty, and slightly spicy component to the dish that perfectly complements the savory meat. Sate is often garnished with items like slices of cucumber, onions, and sometimes a wedge of lime or a small serving of rice cake. It's a favorite dish for both locals and tourists, enjoyed as a snack, appetizer, or a main course, and it's a delicious representation of the diverse and vibrant flavors of Southeast Asian cuisine. Creole Snapper. Freshly caught snapper, often seasoned with local herbs and spices and grilled to perfection. Creole Snapper is a mouth-watering seafood dish that showcases the vibrant and robust flavors of Creole cuisine. It starts with fresh snapper fillets, which are generously seasoned with a mix of Creole spices. These spices often include ingredients like paprika, cayenne pepper, garlic, onion, and thyme, creating a fragrant and spicy rub that infuses the fish with a rich flavor. The snapper fillets are usually pan-seared in a hot skillet until they develop a crispy, golden brown crust on the outside while remaining tender and flaky on the inside. This cooking method helps lock in the flavors and juices of the fish. The dish is frequently served with a Creole-style sauce that's packed with zesty and aromatic components. This sauce typically includes ingredients like tomatoes, bell peppers, onions, celery, and a medley of spices. The sauce adds a delightful, tangy, and slightly spicy element to the snapper, making it a true representation of the bold flavors found in Creole cuisine. Creole snapper is often accompanied by side dishes such as rice, vegetables, or cornbread to complement the flavors and create a satisfying meal. The dish is a favorite among seafood enthusiasts, offering a taste of the unique and diverse culinary heritage of Creole cuisine. Overall, Creole snapper is a seafood masterpiece that combines the delicate and succulent nature of snapper fish with the robust and exciting flavors of Creole seasonings and sauces, creating a dining experience that's as enjoyable as it is memorable. Fish soup. A hearty and spicy soup made with various types of fresh seafood and a blend of spices. Fish soup is a beloved culinary creation that celebrates the natural flavors of the sea. It typically features a combination of fish fillets or seafood, such as shrimp or mussels, and a mixture of vegetables, herbs, and seasonings. The soup base varies depending on regional preferences and can include options like clear broths, tomato-based stocks, or creamy bisques. Some common ingredients that may be found in fish soup include onions, celery, carrots, garlic, and tomatoes, as well as aromatic herbs like thyme, parsley, and bay leaves. The choice of seasonings, such as paprika, saffron, or even a touch of chili for heat, gives the soup its unique flavor profile. The fish and seafood are gently simmered in the broth until they become tender and flaky, absorbing the rich flavors of the soup. The result is a bowl of fish soup with a harmonious blend of textures and tastes, where the seafood is the star of the show. Fish soup is served in many countries and regions around the world, each with its own variation. In France, bouillabaisse is a famous fish soup from Provence, while in Thailand, tom yum is a popular and spicy fish-based soup. Scandinavian countries have their own traditional fish soups like Finnish kalakito or Norwegian fisksoppi. Fish soup is often served with a side of crusty bread or garlic toast to soak up the delicious broth. Whether it's a comforting bowl of chowder from New England, a zesty cioppino from San Francisco, or a spicy gumbo from Louisiana, fish soup reflects the local ingredients and culinary tradition. Bami. Stir-fried noodles with vegetables and a choice of meat or seafood. Bami is a beloved Indonesian and Surinamese dish that celebrates the harmony of textures and flavors. At its core, Bami features stir-fried wheat or egg noodles as the main ingredient. The noodles are typically cooked until they are tender yet firm and are then stir-fried in a wok or pan. What makes Bami truly special is the assortment of other ingredients and seasonings that are added to the noodles during cooking. These can include a variety of vegetables like bell peppers, carrots, cabbage, and bean sprouts, as well as proteins such as chicken, shrimp, or tofu, depending on personal preferences and regional variations. Bami is seasoned with a flavorful combination of ingredients, such as soy sauce, garlic, ginger, shallots, and a variety of spices and herbs. The result is a savory, aromatic, and slightly spicy dish that is often customized to suit individual tastes. It can range from mild to hot, depending on the addition of chili peppers or other spicy seasonings. Bami is a versatile dish, allowing for endless creativity in its preparation. It can be served as a quick and satisfying one-pan meal or as a side dish to accompany other Indonesian or Surinamese dishes. It is often garnished with items like crispy fried onions, scallions, and lime wedges for extra flavor and freshness. Bami is a popular comfort food that's enjoyed in various forms across different regions and communities. It showcases the diversity of Indonesian and Surinamese cuisine, reflecting the fusion of local ingredients and international influences to create a harmonious and delectable stir-fried noodle dish.